Hey Virgo, I hope that you're doing well. I send you so much love and light. Welcome to your May love reading. So we're going to take a look at the energy coming in. Sorry if you guys hear that dirt bike outside. We're going to take a look at the energy coming in for your love life in May. You know, what are the experiences you could have? What are your messages from spirit? What do you guys need to know? So we're going to look at what the near future holds for your love life. But I'm going to start out the reading by looking at the present just to get you insight into what's going on around you now, because there could be things going on behind the scenes, so to speak, in the universe that spirit wants you to know about. So that's where we're going to start. Okay, and thank you all for returning. I do hope that you enjoy this reading. And if you're new to my channel, thank you for clicking on the video. My name is Lynn, and this is Passionate Heart Tarot. Let's get right into it, Virgo. All right, you guys, before I begin, just want to take a moment to invite the white light of the Holy Spirit. All right, my beautiful Virgos, let's tap into the present. Let's see what's going on around you now in your love life. Libra's energy has come through very strong. Libra's energy is strong. Are you guys involved with a Libra? Or is it your own moon or rising signs? There could just be cross watchers here. It looks like you have someone that is really broken up over things when it comes to you. Like, did you recently break up with someone, Virgo, or are things just in a broken place in your connection? I mean, I can just see the energy around you now is someone focusing on what they lost. Obviously, like, it's you if you broke up with this person recently. It's just the way that someone is thinking so much about the mistakes that they made. And it really is like a whole grieving process. And I can see there's a lot of regret, so much regret in that person's energy. Even the Five of Wands is coming through in reverse. So that's like the way that this person is reflecting on the mistakes that they made. And one of those mistakes was even listening to outside influences or letting people interfere in the connection, but into the connection. And it feels like they've since eliminated those people, or like those people are cut out, or whatever that outside noise and influence and distraction is. This person realizes that, and their energy is like, I'm not going to let that come between us anymore. Seems like you have someone that is stressing to you the mistakes that they made and how sad they feel and the realizations, and trying to make things right with you, trying to get you to take a chance. And it looks like you guys are in this place of like, okay, well, it's good that you're not going to let this or that come between us, or this one or that one come between us, but I still don't feel like it's safe for me to really say yes or to go all in. So I can see on the one hand where, yes, that makes the two of you very sad, because I'm sure some of you here, if you recently broke up with someone, or you're thinking about what's lost between you and your person, or what's going wrong between you and your person, I'm sure it doesn't feel good to not feel the confidence to say yes. I can also see Taurus's energy here. Are you guys involved with a Taurus? Or it could be your own moon or rising signs. You guys, I'm really blocked. Like, my nose is so congested. My allergies are so bad right now. So if I sound kind of like stuffy and funny, that's all that is. So, you know, one of the things that is on someone's mind is the way that they feel in this connection. They were always the one that had to conform or sacrifice or bend to, in order to it just felt like it was lopsided in that way. Someone looks at the dynamic and the connection and feels like, I'm the one that is always like having to say yes. And they feel like the other one looks at things like it's my way or the highway. And so because it's like that my way or the highway vibe, they're like, oh, to make peace, I'm just going to say yes or I'm going to give in. But then I feel like they're starting to see how wrong that really is to have to always be the one that conforms and always the one that gives up things that are really important to them. And I don't mean just little things here and there. It's about like a dynamic and even things like core value things. Core things that are important to this person, even religious factors, spiritual factors, or just the way that they pictured their relationship being feels like it's not that way, but then it feels like they just have to accept everything. And I feel like what's making this person so hesitant currently is seeing that that's wrong, that I shouldn't just have to accept it like as it is, business as usual. I should be able to have what I want. What about what I want? What about what I need? So I feel like that's what prevents them from taking another chance and saying yes, even though it hurts to do that. That's a big reason why they hold back. You have someone that is connecting with their emotions in ways that they haven't before. It feels like this person at one point it's a very logical perspective, and like I said, even a stubborn, narrow-minded energy, like my way or the highway. That's why I feel this King of Swords is coming in reverse, because it's someone who is listening to what their heart tells them for once, and listening to what their emotions tell them, and maybe even showing a much softer side than they have before. So currently, Virgo, it looks like you have someone that's grieving losing you, or thinking about their mistakes. If they haven't fully lost you yet, there's a lot of fear that they could. There's a lot of fear that it's beyond repair. So there's definitely fear in someone because of the mistakes that they made. They don't feel like this is a sure thing at all. And it's just thinking about what's gone wrong. This is a lot for someone to go through, because I mean that's like having a broken heart and grieving over things not going right or just stupid mistakes. So right now the energy around you is I'm gonna try and do whatever I can to do right by you and to give you the justice that I feel you deserve. So right now I can see where you have someone that is reflecting, is thinking about what they did wrong, taking ownership of that, thinking about the ways that they hurt you and how that hurts them. And like their goal right now is to do what their heart tells them. And what their heart tells them to do is they need to make this right, and they want to take away any pain that they caused you. And even they're taking those steps by eliminating or cutting things out that are a distraction coming between the two of you. Even if it's just drama, people that should not be in this person's life, or even things that just cause too much distractions for this person. I can see where those things have been eliminated. Yet you guys, on the receiving end of that though, because some of you, you resonate with that, and you're going through this, and you have someone that, I mean, I'm letting you know what's going on with this person currently, so I think they will show you that though. I don't see their pride or their ego taking over and them not wanting to show their vulnerabilities, because this person's vibe is like they're so emotional and they want you to know the regrets that they have. But I can still see that it's not enough just yet. And even though an offer is being made, it feels like it's not secure. That's how someone on the other end of this feels. I'm hesitant about taking a chance because I don't know if you're really going to back me up. I don't know if I take this leap, are you really going to catch me? And it's just a lot of reflecting about very important things that they want in a relationship, and looking back and seeing like, I really didn't get that. I was always the one that had to conform, and I'm not going to do that anymore. So I know here someone here is trying to get their person back, and I feel like Spirit wants you to know why they're holding back and why they won't take a chance just yet. And then on the other end of that, what Spirit wants someone else to know is everything that this person is going through and the way that they are grieving and the way that they are different and how, you know, what their current intentions towards you are. And that is to really make it right with you in a solid way. And of course, you know, you'll decide whether or not you'll have a change of mind or a change of heart and take a chance and accept this offer, you know, but that's what's going on around you guys currently. And this is definitely the vibe, I mean, of a relationship that's either broken up or in a rocky place. Okay, and for those of you that are single watching this, I wonder if this is your own energy, and are you the one that's just thinking a lot about mistakes that you made or what you feel was wrong that was done to you? And are you like actively working on processing and healing now? You know, you're working on yourself, introspection, reflecting on things. And I wonder if you've recently cut out distracting people in your life, or maybe even just people that really serve no real purpose. It seems like if you're single, it seems like you're not going to just have a bunch of open-ended connections and relationships or situationships, I should say, just for the sake of having it. It looks like you, if you're single, are really weeding out who is going to get your time. And you could have recently eliminated a lot of people from your contacts, not speaking to these people anymore. And maybe you are letting yourself feel things that you haven't wanted to feel or haven't wanted to look at. It seems like some of you here are in a deep sense of reflection and getting a true sense of what you deserve, reflecting on your own experiences, things that you would like to do differently in the future, and even things that you would do differently towards your future partner. So I can see where some of you are truly in a healing process and working on gearing up towards getting yourself back out there, so to speak. Just working on yourselves. That's what I can see for a lot of you single Virgos. Okay, you guys, so that's the present. Now let's take a look at what the near future holds. So what kind of energy is coming in for your love life? Let's see what Spirit shows us. That's very interesting because divine timing is at play for sure. But then I can also see a lot of resistance about embracing what's coming naturally. Leo's energy is here, you guys. Are you on the cusp of Leo? Could be your own moon or rising signs. Or maybe there's cross watchers, or it could be someone who's coming towards you. I'll start out with those of you that are single, because divine timing is bringing someone in. It is bringing someone in. And I feel like this person, you're very hesitant about opening your heart up. But you know, for whatever reason, I can just see where some of you are telling yourselves that you're not ready, but you are. And why you're telling yourself you're not ready, it truly comes from a place of broken trust and fear. It comes from a place of fear. It's not necessarily your intuition, because I know some of you can confuse like fear and intuition, and I don't mean that in an insulting way. But what I can see is divine timing is bringing someone into your life. And when this person comes in, you'd be on the right track to embrace it. If you embrace it, it's not going to be a mistake. But I can see where what's making you continue to hold back, it's like you have a smooth path you could take, or you have a difficult path that you could take. And what I can see for some of you here is choosing the latter. Like you're choosing to take a difficult path when you don't have to, because this is spirit telling you to break free. It's telling you to break free, to let yourself take a chance, because it's divine timing. It's right. You'll be on the right path if you do, and you won't regret it. And you are ready, and spirit wants you to know that you are ready. So I know that that sounds kind of pushy. I don't mean for it to, but I just wonder, like, why would you get such a message like that, Virgo? Because it's time for you to break free from the chains that bind you. It's time. I can see where you're ready. The timing is right, and you truly are. And holding on to something out of fear, because it's ultimately a defense mechanism, because you feel like if you hold on to it, it won't happen again. But then you're just blocking yourself from moving forward into something that's meant for you. So I can see that. And if you, like, when you hold back, you're really hurting yourself. You're hurting yourself, because you could be in a place where things are very smooth and flowing very easily for you. It just requires trust. And if you want to get back into dating someone, sooner or later, you're going to have to let yourself trust again. And what's holding you back is you're not letting yourself trust again. But then why is everything here telling you that the time is right when this person comes in to embrace it and to trust it? See, if the message were different, I would be telling you guys to give yourself more time, and you're not ready. Messages come through like that sometimes, especially when I do private readings. Sometimes the message from spirit is just take more time to pause and reflect. It depends on, it's all personal. But this is funny, because it's actually the opposite of that. What I can see for those of you that are single, but then I won't take it away from you if those of you in a relationship, or you have someone on your mind and you resonate with this. I'm not going to take that away from you, even though I'm focusing on the single people. If you resonate with this, then you do. If it speaks to you, then it speaks to you. But it's just interesting to me that the message is so pushy from spirit. And it's like, okay, the time is now and you are ready. Stop worrying. Stop holding back. Stop thinking about all the bad things that could happen and leaving those wounds open and replaying things from a place of fear, and let yourself have the beauty that's trying to come into your life. Let yourself have the prosperity that you deserve, because it's here now. The near future, it's here now. Let yourself have the luck and the fortune that you've been wanting. Don't choose a difficult path, choose an easy path. The difficult path, ironically, is when you hold back. The easy path is when you let yourself experience and embrace, and you take that first baby step. You'll see how things flow very smoothly with someone. So I feel like this is a huge nudge to you, Virgo, that the time is right and you are ready, and it's time for you to stop worrying. It's time for you to move forward. So that's for the singles. But if you're thinking of someone, your current person, or someone that is trying to make things up to you, these messages here are telling you to embrace that connection, to embrace love. There's not warnings to give you There's not warnings to give you, Virgo. Because if there were, I'd be the first one telling you, like, no, that person's no good. Don't embrace them, you know. But this is all about a sign, I feel, to someone from spirit to embrace this partner, whoever it is that this makes you think of. You know, if you've resonated with the energies, whoever it is that you think of, that's who you should embrace. Or if this is a new person coming in, when you feel like it starts to like strike fear within you, you may go back to this reading and think like, oh, that's what she said. That's what was going to happen. And now I know that that's not my intuition. That's just my fear. And I need to push past my fear because this is a gift to me from the universe. This is not a trick. This is not like the rug's going to get pulled out from underneath me. No, this is my time and my time is now. I'm not going to listen to my fear. I'm going to take a chance and live my life. That's what the vibe is like. You know, no pressure. You will do what you feel is best for you, but there's so many strong nudges to embrace. Okay, I'm going to look at that. Four of Pentacles. So I wonder if any of you here feel like this is spirit telling you to take a chance on your partner, especially if things have gotten messed up the way that I could see at the beginning of the reading. And, you know, it's touchy though, because I do see the way that they are genuinely reflecting and having regrets. Doesn't mean that what they did was okay or I'm endorsing it in any way. I just know that the reading has really come full circle, because if you resonate with, you know, feeling like your person has things to make up to you and they've been trying and you're hesitant, you may feel that way now. But then in the near future, I feel like spirit is telling you to take a chance on that person. Especially if you are, you know, in a relationship, like as in a serious relationship, married, maybe you have kids. I feel like it's telling you that your connection is on the right track. And if you take this path, take their offer, you're not going to regret it. And you're going to see how everything falls into place. And it becomes a lot easier. And now for others of you, because you're with that person now, but now when I switch gears, for others of you, if that's someone that you broke up with recently, I feel like spirit is showing me that there's a chance. I mean, it's up to you because the ball's in your court. The whole vibe is for the two of you to come back together. But I feel like you watching this, that's your choice to make if you want to embrace that. The opportunity is there. It's coming in. It will present itself. Even if you said no, they're not gonna walk away. This person is gonna keep trying to get you back. I feel like that's the best way to word the energy to you. So they're gonna keep trying to get you back. I can see all of these little nuances about the way that you're overthinking, the way that even your head is hurting, and the way that you're replaying things, and then you're thinking a lot about your pride. You don't want it to be made a fool of. You want to protect your heart. But I just find it very interesting that spirit is telling you to take a chance on that connection. Because there's unfinished business there between the two of you. And I know that gets touchy. You know, like I said, you have to do what you feel is best for you, all depending on what you've gone through. But this is not someone, I think, to clarify who this person is for you, this is not someone that you broke up with way in the past. This feels like it's more recently the two of you have gone into separation or had issues. So I'm not talking about someone like way from the past that you should embrace. This feels like it's more current, going your separate ways. And then, you know, I have to look at you in the energy maybe of someone that's single. Because if you're single and this is a new person coming in, but you're kind of haunted by that past experience, I feel like the nudge to you from spirit is to focus on what you have in front of you now. and to let yourself open up to this new energy. And then for another set of you, I feel like what I can pick up on is maybe you being torn between two different things. Someone from the recent past or even further in the past that is trying to rekindle things with you. And I feel like, okay, they're in that corner. Then you are going to have a new person that comes in. I feel like what Spirit is telling you is to choose the new connection. So if you find that you're torn between someone trying to get back together with you and someone new, I feel like you're meant to take the new connection. So lots of different messages coming through depending on where you are and how you resonate with the energy. I just can see a true sense of relief. I mean, and everything here is telling you you'll know what to do. You're not going to make the wrong choice. I feel like that's what I need to stress. Aquarius's energy has come through, as well as Leo's. Did I mention that, you guys? If I'm repeating myself, sorry about that. Seeing the 9 of Swords come in reverse now, I mean, that's a huge message about the relief in mental anguish and the relief in just like the torture of being haunted by something or reliving something over and over again. I feel like there's so much relief that you could have if you let yourself take that chance. Because I can see it, and I know that when you look back at it, you'll feel like you didn't regret it. And when you look back at it, you'll feel like you made the right choice. But I have to clarify a few things because for those of you that are involved with someone, and like I said, you have a family or you have a history, I feel like Spirit wants you to make things right with that person. You'll do what you feel is best for you, but that's what I can see. To focus on that connection and fixing that connection, embracing it, because it's going to make things a lot easier for you. And for those of you that have recently broken up with someone, they're going to try and get you back. I feel like you will feel so much better if you let this person come back into your life. And then for others of you, obviously, if you're single and this is a new person, embrace that connection. And then for others of you, if you are single, you have a new person that comes in and you have someone from a bit further in the past that's trying to get back together with you, don't get back together with them and focus on the new person, because that's where you want to be. That's where you're going to have prosperity. That's where you're going to have success. And there's just so much that is trying to come to you. I know that you can really get your love life back on track and in an amazing place. It's all about you trusting. You trusting and embracing, really. That's what I can see. So lots of different messages for you guys. Like I said, depending on what's going on. And it really makes me wonder, what will you choose for yourself? Because divine timing is at play. And even if you don't have someone now, you have someone that's coming in. Even if you feel like you're not ready, from what Spirit shows me is you really are ready. And you'll feel a lot better if you let yourself embrace this loving connection. Because even if you're telling yourself you don't believe in love, you do. Otherwise, you would not be watching a romantic love reading. Because deep down, it feels like you want to hear that sign from Spirit. Especially if you resonate with this. You want to hear that sign from Spirit that your love life is about to take a turn for the better and you're about to have luck and success in your love life. I know deep down someone here wants to hear that message, even if they write in the comments that they don't believe in love or they say that they don't want to hear it. Indeed, you do if you're here. And Spirit wants you to know that as well. Okay, you guys, so just know that what I can see coming in is success, is prosperity, is luck, is fortune, is like a wish in your love life coming true. Like what you've been hoping for and praying for, you're about to get it. Let yourself have it, Virgo. Okay, you guys, I love you so much. I do hope that you enjoyed the reading. Please don't think I'm trying to boss you guys around, because you know we're all adults. You'll do what you feel is best for you. You should. And if you only want to take bits and pieces from the reading, just take bits and pieces. Just take from it what feels right to you, as long as it helps you, because that's the intention behind these readings, is to help. And these messages only come from a place of love and light. So I do hope that you enjoyed it. And if you did, please leave a like on the video, because it helps my channel out a lot. I know it's a small thing to do, but it does help. And subscribe if you haven't already. That would be awesome. Okay, my beautiful Virgos, I love you so, so much. And I'll see you in the next reading.